What's going on, guys? It's Red Bull Tanker, and welcome back to Operation Chromite. This is turn 4 of HBG's The Korean War. Alright, we had quite a semi-exciting turn 1. Turn 4. Alright. Started with North Korea. North Korea had 43 IPC to spend. They spent 8 to repair the minor factory here in Seoul. And then in Seoul, they bought a mech, a self-propelled gun, a Katyusha self-propelled gun, and a fighter. While up in Pyongyang, if I can get up there without knocking anything over, they bought 4 mech and a supply. Combat this turn, the North pushed into the massive UN force that was here in Osan. The battle went 1 round. There was a AAA gun. We did use all of our aircraft at the time. The AAA missed, and we ended up killing... After 1 round, the UN lost 2 infantry, a mech, 2 artillery, and a AAA, and the North Koreans lost 4 infantry, and the North was able to capture 5 supplies in the offering. While at the same time, another branch of the army came down here to Choan and attacked the U.S. 25th, a regiment from the U.S. 25th Division with its artillery. That battle went 4 rounds. Once again, the dice rolls were everyone was rolling high this battle. But after the 4 rounds, the regiment from the 25th Division and its artillery were destroyed, and there was a loss of 1 infantry to the North Koreans. On the non-combat, the North Koreans consolidated their air force around Seoul. They moved some forces from Pyongyang to the 38th West, moved forces into Incheon, and then consolidated there. And then, let's see here, at the end of the turn, North Korea collected 42 IPC. Coming up to China, China had 10 IPC as usual. This time China just bought a fighter and then collected 10 IPC. Excuse me. Alright, coming down to the UN purchases, the Allied purchases. Alright, so starting off with South Korea. South Korea had 18. They bought 2 mech, 2 self-propelled guns. The US with 50 bought 4 more infantry. 4 infantry flagged as the 7th Infantry Division, 4 mech as the 3rd Infantry Division, 4 self-propelled guns, and then also bought 6 supplies. The Allies did not launch any combat this turn. They have just consolidated a massive army here in Busan under the US 8th Army. As you can see, that is actually quite a large ground force that they have assembled. They have also consolidated much of their transport fleet here, consolidated a lot of their fleet here off of consolidated a lot of their fleet here in Sea Zone 3. God, I can't talk. And let's see here. Yeah, that about did it for the Allies. And then the UN put 2 more fighters in here in Gwangju. And then at the end of the turn, South Korea collected 16 IPC plus they saved 2. So plus the 2 that they saved, they'll have 18 for next turn. The US collected 50, and the UN collected 20. Alright, then coming back up to our chart here, once again, the UN is down to 13 territories to North Korea's 24. we have now reached a point in the game where we have North Korea has controlled Seoul for 2 consecutive turns. So now we will start rolling. As long as North Korea continues to hold Seoul, we will now roll to see about Chinese intervention. And since this is the first turn, since this is going to be the first roll, I believe, if I remember correctly, let me see if I wrote that down. Let's see here. No. Okay. I believe it's just so for this first roll we have to roll on a roll of 1. China will enter the war. So let's see. And we did not. So then next turn that we hold Seoul, we'll roll again, and then on a 2 or less, China will come in, and then so on and so forth until either they come in or the Allies recapture Seoul, and then maybe activate China coming in by one of the other ways that China can come into the war. All right. Well, that's going to be it for turn 4, and we will see you guys next time for turn 5. So until then, as always, guys, take care.